Hello and welcome to this quarter's update for Broadoaks, the first of 2022. My name is Joe Billingham and I'm going to talk you through today where we are in planning terms as we prepare to get on site at Downham Market later in the year. Broadoaks at Downham Market has a planning consent for 300 homes, 1, 2, 3 and 4 bedrooms. We are currently in negotiations with the local council where we are discussing the finer points and really drilling down on the detail of the site. These have taken longer than we anticipated. We had quite in-depth works and reports required in relation to the drainage on the site. Those have now been resolved and agreed with the council. A final report is currently being prepared by the planning officer, and then we expect to be at the Reserve Matters Committee late March, worst case early April. We're very much in the hands of the council that now have all the information required, but the council have to produce a report, a document in preparation for that committee date. So as I say, we are very much now in the hands of the committee, date, hearing being announced on the back of this report being produced. What I thought would be useful today was to walk you through the documentation that will be presented at that committee and basically give a bit of an outline to the key points that will be discussed at that meeting. As I walk you through this document, I'll just point out some key areas where the site has been amended. But fundamentally, the mix of housing, the size and shape of the housing have not changed. We had early discussions about access on and off the site, making it safer and a more pleasurable environment for the residents. We also looked at how the site sat in relation to the natural connection points to access Downham Market and the surrounding areas, and we really drilled down on connections to public transport and if you were walking or cycling from the site, from the housing development into town and again the surrounding areas. The house types have changed primarily as facades in relation to there being memorable character buildings and creating a place that is memorable. What we didn't want to create is a faceless housing development that basically had no character. So we've worked closely with the council to pick up on the landscape and townscape character and really bringing forward some of the detail that you'll see specifically within the area. We've looked at the proposed design and the materials, and we've put forward a palette of materials, fascias, bricks, detailing around windows, doors, that really bring forward the character of Downham Market. We've created numerous house types, styles, and created different routes through the development, which we feel has improved the scheme significantly. The council were keen for us to bring forward wayfinding, which is really a way of having distinctive locations within the development. Basically meaning that as you drive into the development, you don't get lost by the fact that everything looks the same and we've got numerous streets that all look ultimately a carbon copy of each other. So there is going to be different designed houses as I've specified, and these will really outline where you are on the site, so you'll know exactly where you are and where you're located within the development at any one time. As I say, drainage was a key point. That's now fully resolved. We've got all the details in with the council, so we're looking forward to the committee taking place. So the final report, as you see here, and combined with numerous other documentation, has been provided to the council, and as noted, we are now awaiting the final committee date. We have no current objectors to the site or what's been proposed, so we are expecting a positive outcome as soon as we can get to committee. I hope this has given you a comprehensive update of where we are. The details of the site, as I say, have not changed from a sales perspective. only improved. The delivery dates for the development again have not changed on the basis we get to committee as late as April, and we're on site this year for delivery as anticipated. Thank you for joining us for this update. I hope you found it useful. We look forward to a further update in April. Meantime, we will send you confirmation once the reserve matters are passed.